Okay, so for this week 3 assignment, I'm going to answer the following questions. What brought you to your initial decision of going into the degree that you chose? So, I chose video game design as my degree. And I chose this degree because I've always been in love with video games. And I've always wanted to create my own. I've always wanted to insert my world into video games because playing video games, you're always in somebody else's world, and I wanted to bring my world to life. Okay? So, short and sweet. Who is the program director for your degree program at Full Sail? Suzanne Gold. What type of software and programming languages will you be using in your degree? So, from what I've researched, we will be using the software Game Maker Studio, Unity, Adventure Game Studio, RPG Maker, as well as Unreal Development Kit. I'm not familiar with these at all, but I can't wait to learn them. From my research, what degree skills do you think you would like to focus on and why? Video presentations. I would like to focus on video presentations because in the video game world, there's going to be a lot of presentations. That's just what's going to happen because you're creating your art, you got your storyboard, and you got your drafts, you got your animations, and you're trying to explain to everybody how your story is going to go. So I really want to practice on getting better at presenting. So I'm clear and concise and everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about and I make it easy enough to follow along. That's my goal. What do you think would be the hardest classes that you would run into? Why do you think they would be difficult for you? Animation. Animation would be difficult for me because I don't have any experience in animation at all. So it's going to be a completely new world for me. I'm not saying that I won't pick it up or that I'm not a fast learner, but I don't have any experience in it. So I feel like it'll be a challenge. I'm not going to call it hard, but it will be a challenge. What do you think will be the easiest classes that you will run into and why? Drafting. So I took drafting in high school. And I was also a part of an engineering program, mechanical engineering program when I was in 9th grade. So I feel like drafting would be my easiest thing because that's the blueprint. Making the blueprint, it's a challenge, but I don't feel like it would be as challenging as dealing with animation because I've never dealt with animation before. I feel like drafting is something that I can, work out the kinks with and I can kind of see what's in front of me and make corrections as needed. By the time we make it to the computer and we're animating, you really want to have your draft all the way together from what my knowledge is. How would you go about succeeding in those hard classes? What can you do now to help you prepare for them? Watch tutorials. That's all I can really think of. Like YouTube, everything. Like YouTube University. I know we're attending Full Sail, but I'm going to YouTube everything. I'm going to watch tutorials, how animations were made, where did animations originate from, what are the history of animation, what's the best software, the best user-friendly software for animators, beginner animators versus advanced animators. What is the difference? Like, I feel like I'm going to research those things and those things will be able to help me hone in on my challenges that I'm already foreseeing before I get there. How would you break down your time to make sure you succeed in your classes? I'm somebody who likes to do everything at one time. That's not a good thing. So I feel like if I want to achieve success in these classes, I really need to hone in on one single thing at a time. Because I know the animation world or the drafting world, the video game design world, it's so big. So I want to just be able to focus on one thing and sharpen my tools on that one thing so that I can get as best at it as I can before moving on, trying to take on so many things at once. So I hope that answers all the questions. I really enjoyed this, answering questions. And so far, so good. I'm having a good time in this school. So I'm looking forward to more classes and I'm looking forward to the journey and the experience. So thank you.